Ronin Pawn!
Hello, I am the Ronin Pawn, and this is XCOM 2, Scooby-Dooby-Doo! Yeah, I'm still working on it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to XCOM 2. We're about to deploy on our first ever console mission, and that means that I need some new soldiers in here, soldiers who have been hired through my Patreon account, patreon.com/RoninPawn. Sign up today to give me all used money, and if you're lucky, then you too can become a soldier and get killed under my command. Like young Miss Fernandez here, and she does look young, doesn't she? My God, looks a little bit nervous too. I would be nervous if I were 26 years old and about to face aliens. Also, I would be giving the commander my phone number, Fernandez. Shadow 528, welcome to the team. Meanwhile, Davy Jones over here is actually younger than Babyface, and yeah, look at that. Those are highway miles you put on that. Nothing like a baptism and a new name. For example, Jonathan Laban, in order to, get a whole new perspective on, and maybe like a cold compact, maybe just like some, I don't know, cucumbers around the eyes. Say hello to Emma Martin from the UK. The youngest amongst us is 2007. What year is it in XCOM? Because, right now you'd be, carry the 3. You're 9 years old? That's a big gun for a 9-year-old. Tell you what, I'll let you keep it as long as it's for hunting. Yehuda Helfon, welcome to the crew. And I would love to take another rookie who I could name after someone from Patreon, but this is our first council mission, and I'm not leaving here without a grenadier, so White Wolf NZ, welcome back. Step 1, let's load everyone out. First off, yeah, you're a grenadier, take all the grenades. Yehuda Helfon, since you're the sniper, I like you with the smoke grenade. Johnny Laban, our ranger, grab yourself a flash. And rookie Shadow 528. Carry the med kit for us, we're not gonna need them because you guys are too awesome for band-aids, right? Welcome to Operation Dragon Steed, everybody. We're gonna be extracting a VIP from Advent City, and you guys are gonna wanna correct your postures before the commander sees that, comes over with the beaten stick.
Menace 1-5, target coordinates
I'm here.
incoming.
No, I wasn't.
VIP
I was paying attention. I wasn't eating coney dogs. What are you talking about?
Advent already knows we're here, so your position isn't concealed.
We're not
for the
concealed?
extraction.
Oh, balls. Okay, well, this is apparently the chick that we need to move. Martha Koenig. Oh, God, I don't like these missions. I don't like it because I haven't done well on them. Martha is very easy to kill, is what I've found. Shadow 528, you are a rookie with no skills whatsoever. Why don't you head in a direction where we can't see it all? No, pawn. Don't do that. Not yet. How about our sniper instead moves to the corner here and takes a look in all those directions we can't already see in. See, now that's a lot smarter, pawn. Now you can move Shadow 528 to full cover. In fact, might as well fall in this direction, because that's more in the direction of where we're going, isn't it, Shadow? Oh, you've seen something. What have you seen? Okay, wow. Man, they really should put pants on the sectoids, because that was up close and personal. More so than I want to be. Mrs. Sniper, you can't snipe anymore, because you already took your turn. Son of a biscuit. Okay, it's fine. We got a 30 and a 26. It's not fine, it sucks. No, it will be fine just as soon as I get my grenadier, so White Wolf NZ, down here, and then he does a thing, and then everybody's dead. Okay, you've got no cover on the ground, White Wolf, so I guess you're coming to half cover here, and I'm hoping that that's, close enough. I mean, you do have a grenade launching gun, so surely from here you can launch your grenade to where I need it. That will destroy cover on one of them, that will destroy cover on 2 of them, and put a little bit of damage in, and we can blow up that car and get somebody killed. I like this right here. Yeah, I want you taking out his cover, and that'll actually kill this guy. I don't even have to worry about that. Show me how the thing works, your potato gun that you've stuck a grenade in. Boom! 4 damage and a deady, and then we got the sectoid who doesn't have the cover that he once had, so maybe, Shadow 528 is still a crappy shot on that. Okay, no, there's more. I was getting ready to do the other thing that I had planned. Johnny Laban, come down here to half cover as well. I might just go ahead and make sure that the sectoid does not do a bad on us. Damn it! With the XCOM and the moving of the things around, it was Flashbang 5 until I got there, and then Hunker became 5. I'm so glad they fixed all the little annoyances between versions. Throw the flashbang, for God's sake already, Jonathan Laban. There you go, he's disoriented, he's not gonna hit nothing. Unless he decides to use his mind scanny super ultra powers, in which case he'll hit whatever the hell he wants to. Am I safe to move her down here to full cover? It is a blue move, so if I'm not, then, you know, she can still survive, kind of. Kind of. Are you good? You didn't see anything else? Good. Hunker Hun right there. And then you're going to be in Overwatch, and Shadow 528 is going to be in Overwatch as well. Next turn, we'll get position on it and we'll kill it. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be, you know, rude, referring to a sentient being as an it, but I mean, look at it. I think I'm in the clear here. Will you just, what are you gonna do? You're just gonna stay there. You didn't do anything. You didn't even throw down an Overwatch. This guy he's a genius. Johnny Laban to full cover right over here. We're not gonna even get your sword wet right here. We're just gonna use your shotgun to plow one into him. 66% to knock him down. Oh yeah, you knocked him down. You might wanna go over and help him back up. You knocked him down so thoroughly. Oh, extraction point is on the roof. Okay. I hadn't quite comprehended that it was on the roof until now. Okay, so if we come up one of these posts right there, good. We're clear. We're clear. Shadow, why don't you take a little bit of a big, risky, like death run? See how this works out for you, Shadow. Don't glitch. Good. Oh, shoot. Shoot, okay, no, it's fine. You are in full cover and they're in the direction that I, you know, would want them to be. I just didn't really want the trigger there. I was just trying to rush, you know, I've only got 11 moves. Why am I rushing? I've got 11 friggin' moves. No, I wanted it to happen exactly this way, is all. It's the first console mission, so shouldn't be a big deal. You got a 53 and a 37, wow. Hell of a sniper you are. Hit the Advent Trooper, knock him down. Come on. Yeah, hell of a sniper you are. See how you just change my intonation when you do good? When you do good. Thank you, Yehuda Halfon. So who's next? Who's next? Martha, you should get in there and do some shooting. No, maybe Martha isn't the best one to do this with. 27 is all you got on the guy, and it's just you and Martha, huh? Well, maybe if Martha, you know, gets behind you and steadies the gun, you'll have a better chance. I could just, you know, lob another grenade at him with the thrower, but apparently it sucks. Really bad it sucks. You know what? That's an Overwatch. Hunker. Yeah, keep your head down. I don't think any of your sciences or maths are gonna save us this time. Oh crap, that thing's on fire. I gotta, okay, abandon the car. Abandon the car immediately. As soon as this turn is okay, first thing that I do is get the F away from that car. Don't even pay attention to where you're falling, just fall there and get the hell out of the way. Good, full cover in this direction, get away from that thing. I have lost way too many soldiers to standing next to exploding vehicles. You know, in my day, is what I'm saying. Shadow 528, you come up here, and then if you're unsupported, you probably won't kill him on the first shot, so you need somebody who can get in there and help you out. If only we had someone who had a giant sword on them, who could run up and, no, he's not close enough for that, damn it. Maybe with the sniping, huh? Yehuda Helfon? It's only a 37. It's only a 37. We got 10 moves, Pawn. Feel free to take your 37s. You did awesome last time, so I will write that off. I will only take
negative damage.
Like 70% of your paycheck for that one. You know what? Bomb him. Bomb him, White Wolf NZ. Send one of these in, maybe you'll destroy his cover or at least knock it down to half cover. Get him! That's 3 damage off the top and cover completely and totally destroyed. This guy is a goner. He's a deadman, and I believe Shadow 528, the Rookie of the Year, is gonna be the one to finish him off. Move forward, please don't trigger anything else. There shouldn't be that many frickin' pods on this map. 84% him to the face. Or to the crotch, okay. It's a different version of face there, Shadow, but you know, whatever works for you. Okay, Martha, start running. Oh, Jesus, that was very close to Martha. I told you, me and exploding vehicles. Martha is fine. She just might have to. It's got her hair was singed just a little bit. Just turn around, hon. Yeah, don't worry. That was. Oh, you had a 6-foot long ponytail before? No. It's still there. It's still there. Don't worry about it. Shadow, give us some cover on this side of the truck. Everybody else needs to fall up, so yeah, we're not gonna push forward too aggressively right here. We're just gonna get everybody to, you know, caught up. And our sniper is gonna have to start making some big dashes to catch up. Thank you for your fine work from height there, Yechida Helfan.
Dennis 1-5, be advised, hostile interceptors are inbound on your current position.
Okay.
Firebrand has a limited window to provide extraction.
Yeah, that's, sure. Me too. Yeah, Firebrand, extraction. This sounds like, is this an S&M cult? Again? God, how do I always get thrown in the mix with these guys? Somebody's gotta hit the roof sooner or later. Jonathan Laban, go up there and scout it for us. There's probably another pod up there. We've only seen 4 enemies so far, right? Ooh. Johnny Laban, you've cleared out a good chunk of this rooftop for us. I think you just hold down the fort, and everybody else moves up so that they can come up the pipe in the next turn. And a bunch of overwatches in case they come walking into— oh yeah, there's enemies in this direction. Oh, of course there would be enemies guarding the extractions. Oh, hello! Hello, I see people moving! I see people moving! Might as well shoot at this pigeon! You shot at somebody, did you kill him? 5 damage, if it was a soldier you killed him. I don't know exactly what happened, but I still don't know, because we're looking at the wrong floor. Okay, there's a sectoid, he's uninjured, so I'm gonna assume that whoever you shot at before, you killed him dead. Shadow, get up here. In fact, just everybody get up here. Everybody get up here, because we've got so many shots on him. Surely he will die and we won't have to worry about it. Yechida Helfun. We're also, you know, at height above him, so... And we've got a guy with a sword here. Maybe on your yellow move you can get to him with the sword. No, it's not offering me the option to slash him, so we can't exactly get there. What's everybody's shots looking like on this? We got a 50, and if we open up with the guy who's got the big gun, we might destroy some of his cover. Try it, White Wolf NZ. Okay, you missed him, but you did destroy some of his cover. Is that now half cover? Is that gonna make it easier for everybody else to shoot at him? Shadow 528 is now a 69. Oh, yes indeedy. Shadow. There you go, put some damage onto him. We got 2 more shots here. No we don't, because the sniper... Well, the sniper's got a pistol, and she's very good with her pistol. She's not good enough to kill him with her pistol. Might want to save her to throw smoke on you in case this doesn't work out, Point. Yeah, move Jonathan Laban up to... Can we get like a flank on? No, just move on to the corner here, so that everybody is in the same smoke if we do end up throwing smoke. And with the shotgun, 68%, kill him dead. That's a dead sectoid. Okay, no need for the smoke. Thank you, however, for bringing it.
Target disabled.
Target discipled? Are we recruiting Jesus here? What's going on? White Wolf NZ, just in case there's something up here in the shadows. I don't think there is. I think we've cleared this map. All we have to do is, you know, leave, which takes a minute in XCOM 2 due to the standing around waiting for everyone to climb a rope individually into the extraction vehicle, which there was a mod released on like day 2 in order to make it so that you've got a mass evac button, and it's just you know, Firaxis. You guys didn't see that coming? Because, you know, we only had to play it for about, like, an hour in order to recognize this is gonna be something that you're gonna want, and then somebody went to work and did it. Just saying, you know, head up, head up. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was too easy. Too easy, as one of my Australian soldiers would say. Too easy. Too easy. Is that you? Are you gone? You are gone.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
80% successful shot percentage. Jonathan Laban dealing the most damage, and White Wolf NZ under the most fire. Really? And Martha moved the furthest. Good for you, Martha. You know, you were moving kind of slow. You were dragging the unit down, but you do appear to have lost a few pounds. So, looking good, Martha.
Our troops continue to exceed expectations while working with limited resources. Impressive, Commander.
Yeah, we should actually probably start feeding them. You know, that they might even perform better if we increase their resources. Shadow 528, you have decided to be a sniper. Congratulations! She looks like, what's her face from that 70s show? Donna? Yeah, that's Donna. Shadow 528, you're Donna from that 70s show. Called it. Jonathan Laban, you can either be a Blade Master or a Phantom. Okay, so you either stay in concealment after the squad is revealed, or you get extra double super damage on your blades. Let's have a Sneaksy Man. You're gonna be a Sneaksy Man. Phantom it up. Yehuda Helfan, you can either, with your pistol, you fire back at anyone who fires on you as an auto thing, or you can have Long Watch, which is an Overwatch, except for it applies to what everyone in the squad can see. I love Long Watch. I don't know that I'll ever get around to trying Return Fire because I love Long Watch so much. Martha Koenig, Koenig, Kanagel. This is usually there's a C-O-E in there, and then it's a Koenig, even though it looks like it. But whatever. Martha Koenig, welcome home.
Commander.
Thank you.
My expectations were high, and yet you have exceeded them.
Well, you probably were smoking a little bit too much if you were high. I mean, that's, you know, we're trying to fight aliens here. I need everyone's hands on my staff. We have a supply drop coming up in 8 days. We've got alien biotech on this. I don't know what kind of technology. We've got something that'll be done researching in a couple of seconds here, and we've just found out about a location where there's some supplies.
Avengers
Tell you what, let's grab these
course.
rookies first. Only 3 days for the rookies, and we're just right next door. Look at that tiny little flight over there. Waste of time going down to get supplies when we can just sit here and grab some rookies. That's not rookies. We've found a way to condense rookies, everyone.
Commander, excellent timing.
Hi.
There's been some progress.
Is my lunch ready?
I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. Its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex.
Actually, its primary function was firing the starter, and then the cylinders, and the fuel, and then boom, and the engine started in my Acura.
My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. Greater understanding
How
of
could
these
we get
implants
one
would
then?
undoubtedly benefit
What
us
man?
all,
How could we
Commander.
possibly get one of these keys out of the backs of the skulls?
New
One of their
objective
guys. Shoot. Oh, I know, a knife. We can now make the Advanced Warfare Center. And a couple of other things, apparently. What am I going to research next? Sectoid autopsy gives us what? Gives us the little helmet that keeps people from panicking. Magnetic weapons gives us, you know, magnetic weapons, which are pretty cool. Resistance radio, we'll put that off for a while. Or the Advent Officer Autopsy. Oh, we've already got one of them. And a knife, so we can dig it out ourselves.
New objective added.
What? I was sitting here doing nothing. You decided to say that it was already in here. Tell you what, hit the sectoid autopsy for me, and then we'll do the thing with the key later.
Attest to the existence of a much smaller, less intimidating variant of the sectoid that took part in the original invasion.
Oh, the first sectoid, he was so cute.
This new being,
This
the
one
product
doesn't
of
look
clear
quite as
genetic
cute.
manipulation.
This is one of the few things that I would kick out of bed. Back to the rookies, back to the rookies. Welcome, Melissa Matthews, Sophie Hill, and Maria Vinogradova, and Derek. Wow, that's a lot of rookies. I should probably make contact with the Black Site region, too, at some point. Let's just get these supplies. I like supplies. They're the money. Oh, the sectoid autopsy is in. And we got the Mind Shield, a powerful psionic artifact rendering soldiers completely immune to any negative mental conditions, including panic, mind control, stuns, and disorientation. And also, inner ear infections. All right, you can do the Advent Officer autopsy
The Advent officers appear to be
quickly.
similar,
All right, I want to get the guns, the mag
Common
guns.
Advent trooper in terms of power and agility.
I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, Tygen, but you might want to take the plate armor off of the thing before you start cutting into it.
I take it this was easier than your last procedure.
Yes, he had a very flat butt, so I see you've decided to put a, 9-pin serial cable into the back of his head. Couldn't we have made that USB?
There are differences.
What kind of differences?
The data you see is being pulled directly.
You can see here the flatness of the posterior, whereas the commander's butt is round, full, juicy, some might say, tight, somewhat like a cherry. You could bounce a quarter off of it. I would love to lick it.
They were using you against us.
Yes.
What, my butt? It is
the Advent data shows signs
hypnotic.
of decay. Removing the commander from their network has likely caused significant damage.
Yeah, there's blue screen errors all over the place. 404, commander not found.
Advent uses this network to augment the tactical readiness of its troops, as well as disseminate orders from its central command.
Wow, how did they get a satellite in space that looks just like their logo? We need one of those. Tygen, oh my god. What are you doing?
Even in the subject's diminished condition, the implant continues to have an effect.
Even without USB 3.0.
It's the best lead we've got. Your call, Commander.
Yeah, I think we do need to put something in that butt to just make it juicier. Are we gonna watch it again? We're gonna watch it again, okay. Good work, XCOM 2. I didn't touch anything. Just want to note, we are now watching the same cutscene for a second time. Does anyone, these giant AAA people, do they have, like, I don't know, staff that plays the game before they ship it? We can now build the Skulljack project, which is a little bit more complicated than what Tygen's been doing. This is a knife on a wrist strap, so we can do the operation in the field.
The Advent captain seems to provide a means of stabilizing the link between the local subordinates and the Advent network tower itself.
Okay, so the captain is like people management? Human management? Yeah, I've been in that position before. That's pretty much what it is, stabilizing the unstable around you.
Facility to test it out.
Oh, you're gonna need the proving ground if we're gonna make this strap a knife to a wristband? Okay, well, I will create you a whole nother laboratory for you to do that, because that makes sense. Ooh, I know I want mag weapons, but in 2 days we'd have the Trooper Corps thing done, and then we could have battle scanners, and I need battle scanners.
Knowing that my past surgical
so many
experience
cutscenes,
is limited,
so much time.
I am sure the crew appreciates that I honed my skills on fallen Advent forces.
Hopefully you will, figure out, in treating our soldiers, that you should probably take their clothing off first. Once more unto the breach, dear friends, for the supplies. Yeah, baby! I got the supplies. I know, yeah, we do have to make them first, but I know they're very shy. Supply drop coming in just a day. Might as well head in this general direction and try to make contact. Guerrilla Tactics School is online. I'm not sure. I think that's what they're saying, because, like, 2 different voices were saying it out of sync, and it's on the screen right now. Seriously, did anyone play it before you shipped it? I'm actually very happy to have the Guerrilla Tactics School in, because the first thing I want out of it, the reason why I rushed it, is squad size 1, another soldier to go on all these missions, 5 instead of 4, and I can have that as soon as I run one of our soldiers to the sergeant class. Keep going, roll time forward. Oh, incoming message for me? Okay, pipe it through to my quarters. Now.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens.
Oh, hey, baby. How you doing? No, nobody's here. You can talk. Just be casual. What's up, hon? Yeah? Why don't you, turn the lights up a little bit and show me what you're wearing? And then show me what it looks like when it's on the floor.
First console report.
Commander, we have intel suggesting
Oh god.
we can conduct guerrilla operations to disrupt one of these efforts, but we'll have to choose carefully.
So the aliens are going to try and hunt us down with a UFO and stop the resistance from getting resources to us, which will drop our income by 50%. These can be countered. We can go out there and do missions that will cancel them, but we can only do one or the other. We can't do them on our own time either. We have to wait until these events come around, so I've got a good idea what we can do while we wait. How about we pick up these supplies?
Advent's been quiet
What's
lately.
this? Who's
Guessing
calling?
we have you to thank for that.
Our pleasure, Den Mother. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Massive signal coming from the Advent Network Tower.
The Advent Coalition has
Oh, it's Tom Cruise again.
tirelessly to repair the ravages and injustices of the old.
Is he trying to make me into a Scientologist? This looks exactly like their pitch.
As I speak to you today,
You've got incoming on approach.
You got incoming. On approach. You just heard me. I heard me say that over the thing. Get out of there.
Right on top of you.
They're right on. What are you doing trying to clear up the signal? It is completely clear what I just said. Get your people out of there, you deaf, silly, den mother, huggy bear, whatever the hell your name is. You deserve that.
Overcome these radical elements and usher in another 20 years of peace.
Yes, another 20 years of peace.
They don't stand a chance.
Prosperity. You know what? I'm gonna counter your peace
Ready to deploy.
with a piece of my own. What's wrong with him? Oh, he must have had the enchiladas.
Give the word and we'll move out.
What's the word? Bird, bird, bird. Bird's a word. Bird, bird. Bird is a word. I am the Ronin Bond, and next time we will go on our first retaliation mission, which is not at all like the terror missions in XCOM Enemy Unknown. It's a completely different thing, new. You've never seen it before. It's awesome. It's original, beautiful, and there are no bugs to it. Born out. And the cutscenes don't play twice either.